In today's video, I'm going to take you step by step in making a wild edibles jelly, and then I'll give you some wild edibles that are commonly used. After gathering your harvest, you are going to go through the materials carefully and remove anything that isn't your target material. After a quick rinse, you're going to pack your material into a 2-quart jar. As you can see, I packed the wood sorrel in quite heavily. Once your 2-quart jar is packed sufficiently, you're going to fill it with boiling water. As you fill your jar with boiling water, at first it will seem like it's full. That's when you take a butter knife and stir it. Then you'll need to put some more in and then stir it again. This picture shows the wood sorrel after just 20 minutes. This one shows it after 5 hours. Most plant material you will want to let steep overnight or for 24 hours to make the tea, which you then use to make the jelly. But with this common wood sorrel, I found it started to get just a little bit slimy after 5 hours. Once ready, you can strain out your plant material. Make sure you squeeze all of the tea out of the plant material. Once strained, you're not always going to have exactly 2 quarts of tea. You simply add a little bit of water to get it up to the right measurements. Once you have 2 quarts of tea, add to your stainless steel saucepan and begin heating. Placing your burner at medium-high heat, you're going to go ahead and add in your pectin. Sprinkle it in and whisk it well. You're going to bring this mixture up to a rolling boil, which means that as you stir it, the bubbles don't go away. This is the point at which we add the sugar. We're going to add in 4 scant cups of sugar. I don't measure them exactly. There's a little less than a cup in each one. You are then going to bring this mixture to a rolling boil and then set your timer for 1 minute. Keep your mixture at that rolling boil for 1 minute and then remove from the stovetop. Once you've removed the mixture from the stovetop, you're going to add in some acidity. 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Many people use bottled lemon juice. I didn't have any of that, but if you know me, you know I always have limes, so I use limes. Stir well, and then you're ready to add to your already sterilized jars. This recipe should make 6 half-pint jelly jars. Once you're ready to put your lids on, make sure you clean off your rims with a paper towel dipped in vinegar. Now you're ready to add your lid and your ring at fingertip tight. Now they're ready for the water bath. They will get put into the water bath that has a rack at the bottom so they don't sit straight on the burner. You will want to have 2 inches of boiling water up over the top of the lid. They will be at a rolling boil for 10 full minutes. As you take them out of the water bath, place them onto a towel on your countertop. They should sit there undisturbed for a full 24 hours. After that time, you can rinse them. Make sure that the seals were sealed well, and then store them into your pantry. Once properly canned with a good seal, your beautiful wild edible jelly will last on the pantry shelves for many years to come. Now let's talk a little bit about what wild edibles we can make into jelly. One of them is dandelion, and it's my favorite. In this next video that I'm going to add in, I show you how to remove the petals for the tea. I know I say to add the petals to the tea, and if I knew how to change that and edit that in the video, I would. But just know that you're removing the petals to make the tea. I just thought I'd show you really quick how I remove the petals from the dandelions so that you can place them into the tea to make the jelly. I just take my thumb and split the dandelion, and then take my thumbnail, which these are stained from doing so many dandelions, but I just take my thumb, and then there's a sweet spot right in there that you can insert your nail and then drag along that green on the bottom, and then you have petals. Insert that and drag, and you're leaving that green that you don't want into your tea. You don't want that in there. It's edible and it's fine, but it will make it cloudier and it won't be as pretty. You definitely don't want this part in there because it'll make it bitter and it will definitely change the taste. So these are pretty pathetic because I went out and picked them just a little bit ago, and so it was the evening, so they were closed up. But I just split them open. There's a spot in there, and I just put my thumbnail in and then drag along and pull those petals out. And it's super easy. Another common wild edible used to make jelly is redbud. They are beautiful, delicious, and they make some fantastic jelly. It is gorgeous when it's done. Another common wild edible used in jelly making is violet flowers. They're beautiful, they make a gorgeous jelly, and they're very tasty as well. 3 more common wild edibles often used in jelly making in my area are red clover, white clover, and wild rose. The wild edibles mentioned in this video are by no means an exhaustive list of what can be made into jelly. They are just the ones most often used in my area.